Dude, Tom Cruise was such a baller. He was probably one of my closest friends, and he was so great. And I always looked up to him, and he always had these cool things he would come up with. And I remember he was the first guy that ever came up with this conceit of tightening the titles of the movies he was in to make them sound badass. Like he did this, the football movie, All the Right Moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, when I was making moves, and I was like, he's a badass.
That's baller.
It's so baller. But then, it was a problem when he'd be like, yeah, when I was making Cocktail, it was kind of a,
I do it either way. Yeah. It's no good.
When I was making...
So you'd go like Wing? Is that what you do when you did TV?
No, when I was doing West.
When you were in West.
When Marty Sheen and I were doing West.
On the set of Boy, me and Chris Farley.
When I was on a Boy, in Oxford Blues sets up just blues.
See, it's important to choose. If you choose the wrong one, it's not as good.
There's always one that's cooler. Which is like when I was doing Recreation.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? But if I'm doing Parks,
right,
instead of Parks.
When you did Parks.
Yeah, man, Amy Poehler and I in Parks, we laughed all the time on Parks.
On the set of Wayne, I was just,
And by the way, you want to talk about Tom Cruise, too. This was the fact that blew our minds when the last Mission Impossible came out and he was running all over London, right?
Those are the best movies ever.
On like a broken ankle that had just healed or whatever. Is that he is right now the age in these movies doing this that Wilford Brimley was during Cocoon. That's a fact.
That's
boom, like mind blowing.
It's mind blowing. It's
I don't know what it is. What makes it mind blowing is that Tom Cruise is doing that at that age, or Wilford Brimley was really that young in Cocoon.